Hey everyone, my name is Jose Ibarra. Most people know me by Junior, but that's not the point right now. The point is, I want to be talking to you about the Do Your Best challenge that was bestowed upon me by my psychology instructor, Mr. Fortune. Um, Ironically, I've had him before, and he gave us the same challenge last year in Psych 1. But this time, I really wanted to put in more effort because the last time I did it, I didn't put as much effort, and it was kind of a lost challenge, but this time I really wanted to put the effort. So here it goes. I'm looking on my phone, by the way, because I have my outline on here. All right. After Mr. Fortune gave us this Do Your Best challenge, it was at the end of class. So I got out of the psych class, and right in 15 minutes, I have another class called Anatomy, which is really hard so far, and it looks really boring. So the first thing I did is I walked to the anatomy class. I also seen a piece of paper on the ground, so I picked it up and threw it away. I also had gum in my mouth previously, so instead of throwing that on the ground like I usually did, I did my best, and I walked over to the trash can and threw it away. So here I am in anatomy class. It's hot, the heater was on, and it was boring, but I did my best to pay attention in there, so I was the best student at that possible time. All right. After that, anatomy class is over in about an hour or so, so I crossed the street using sidewalks and using the crosswalks. I mean, which I never do. I just usually just walk through the street. But since I'm doing this challenge, I was trying to be the best person I can possibly be. Okay, so I get in my car and I go home, and the first thing I do is I do my chores, which is it's pretty simple for me. I just throw away all the trash in the house, clean up my room, which wasn't as bad, but I cleaned it up still, so my parents can see like, hey, he did his chores, so he's good for the day. And so then I took a shower because I had a plan to spend a day with my girlfriend in Visalia, just hang out, have a little date. So I took a quick shower because you know how we were in a drought, save water, trying to be the best person to save the water right here, guys. Anyways, so I picked up my girlfriend. She took a while, so I was trying to be the best boyfriend, and I was being really patient with her. And I didn't want to say anything like, "Why are you taking so long?" But I was being patient because I was the best boyfriend. So after I picked her up, we go to Visalia, and honestly, guys, this is one of the hardest parts for me. I had to drive the speed limit. Can you believe that? The speed limit. I always go in the left lane because I'm a faster driver than the normal people than what we should be driving. But this time, I really tried my best to keep my cool, keep my cool, collect myself, drive on the right side of the freeway for once, and just drive the speed limit, which I did. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was really hard. I mean, for me, that I like the thrill of driving fast, it was really hard for me. So I did it. I was the best driver I could possibly be. So once we were in Visalia, we were hungry, so we go to Olive Garden, and when we go out, there are two um, Hispanic women with children, and I see that they have their hands full. I mean, children they can be really handful, you guys. So I opened the door for both. So I held the door open for both of them. They said thank you, and it made me feel really good inside. I usually do that, but for today, I really made sure I did it. Okay, so after Olive Garden, we we leave. We pay, tip the waiter. You guys got to do that. So we go home. We leave Olive Garden, and then there's an elderly couple right behind us. So of course, it's Do Your Best challenge. I held the door open for both the elderly people, and the smile on the face says it all, guys. It's just a really good feeling to have someone smile at you for doing such great things that we should just normally be doing because we're great people, guys. Anyways, oh, I forgot to tell you. On the drive to Visalia, there was a CHP hiding, and I seen him, but this time I was nervous because I mean I'm obeying the law. I'm not going fast. no speed limit. I was happy. I was like, yes, I don't got to be tense or anything. I see the cop there, so I'm just driving the way I'm just driving, so it's really good. Anyways, so after Olive Garden, a couple hours passed. We just went around the Tulare outlets, and we are just walking around, shopping, looking at things, and then we decide to go watch a movie, and we wanted to watch Ride Along 2. So we went there at around 7 o'clock, and guys, my girlfriend is one of these people that if you use your phone, she gets really annoyed during the movie because it like distracts her. So I was being the best boyfriend and best moviegoer there is, and I did not use my cell phone or my Apple Watch when it rings. I turned it off, so no distractions, no lights. So that was one thing I did to be the best. Okay, after the movie, we go home. Again, I drove the speed limit, guys. I'm telling you, this is like really one of the hardest things for me. So I went on the right lane again, 65, 70, 70 on 99, 65 on 198. Go home. I dropped my girlfriend off. I don't know why, but I should have walked her off into her house, but I didn't. So I parked in her driveway, and I made sure she got in safely before I left. Guys, do that. It's really good to show your girlfriend that you care for her and you care for her safety. So I did that. Okay. All right. So that was the end of Thursday. Friday was really interesting because he said 24 hours. So on Friday, I woke up kind of late. Not gonna lie, but I did my chores when I woke up. Got ready, did my chores. I did some homework, my anatomy homework that was due at 4 o'clock. I did it around 1 o'clock, so I had time. I did my stats homework, which I just got enrolled because I was waitlisted. I did that, being the best possible student I can be. So that's what happened. But then my sister and her fiance, um, June, they invited me to go taste the potential food for their wedding in Clovis. So I was like, yeah, I mean, free food, right? So I go with them. So it's around 3 o'clock. We drive on 41, and my sister's driving. And then I don't know what street it was, but it was one of the streets, and there was a car. It was just parked there. We don't know what happened, but we see other cars like moving away from it so it can keep going with their lives. But we decided to pull over and to see what was wrong with the car. So that's exactly what we did. We got off the car, we pulled over to the side of the road, and me and June got off the car. We went and go help the car that was stuck. I guess the car just shut down out of nowhere. I mean, it was a brand new car. It was nice. It was really weird. So the guy was like, "Hey, can we go over there?" And we asked him like, "Hey, you guys need help?" And they're like, and he was like, "Yeah, like please." So we go over there, push the car, guys. We pushed it to the side of the road, but then we figured it wasn't as safe being on the side of the road because of the turnout lane. So we decided to turn. We decided to push it even further, like a couple 100 feet further, so it can be really safe. And we push it there. We make sure the guy's car turns back on before we leave. It turned on, thank God. And the look on his face says it all. Like, thank you guys for being such great people. Thanks for all the help. I mean, I could do it myself, but it was a lot easier and faster with you guys there. And we just said thank you. So they went on their way, we went on our way, and that was the end. I mean, the do your best challenge, it's hard. It's not gonna be easy, I'll tell you that. It's really hard. You gotta put in so much effort. But the results, they're priceless. We got smiles, we make people's days. You feel good in yourself, you feel good about yourself inside. It's true happiness. And I encourage everyone to do your best every single day. I challenge you guys. It's gonna be hard, but I'll tell you this, the results and the outcomes are so worth it. All right, thank you guys.